Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Arakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone and taught us his truth. Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, the 144,000 men pushing his truth and wholehearted sincerity across the four winds. It's Akiako back with another lesson through the Spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And this lesson is going to be called, all roads point to the destruction of Babylon. All signs are pointing to the downfall of Esau's wicked kingdom. And the central hub of his wicked kingdom is America, modern day Babylon, and Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, all wrapped up into one. His modern day America is all of those empires combined into one with their Babylonian customs, with their pagan customs, with their Greek gods and their Egyptology, their dark magic. Esau has taken all of the wickedness of all of those empires and compiled it into one, and compiled all of the customs that help the hands on the left hand side receive power, and he made it into one kingdom. So the first thing that I want to point out is the mark of the beast, man, because there's no other way to explain it than to just read it all out again, over and over, because this is what we're witnessing right now. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for the number of the beast, it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So 666. Okay, and what you see right now is that this whole society, this whole world, is being pushed into the connectivity of the IoT, the Internet of Things. They're merging internet and technology with the human body. And they're saying that this is the fourth industrial revolution. Just Google fourth industrial revolution and you'll see what it says. Let me grab it right quick, because I stumbled upon it. I wasn't looking for it. The fourth industrial revolution. It's also by this Edomite, or this Temanite, Klaus Schwab, or he's an Amalekite, one of them. Who knows, man? But I know he's of the wicked. That's for damn sure. All right. This is on Wikipedia. All right. All right. The fourth industrial revolution, or Industry 4.0, is the ongoing automation of traditional manufacturing and industrial practices using modern smart technology, large-scale machine-to-machine communication, and the Internet of Things are integrated for increased automation, improved communication, and self-monitoring, and production of smart machines that can analyze and diagnose issues without the need for human intervention. Okay, so self-monitoring. All right, they put pieces and tidbits in there that you must find for yourself to understand. Self-monitoring, and what they want is you to be able to monitor yourself. They're saying that you can monitor your blood sugar, you can monitor your heart rate, you can monitor if your cancer is in remission, you can monitor if you have a cold, if you have. How? Through the RFID chip with the 5G technology. They're connecting human beings to the Internet of Things, man. Hold on. predictive predictive maintenance. Okay, so let's look at this. Predictive maintenance. Industry 4.0 can also provide predictive maintenance due to the use of technology and the IoT, Internet of Things sensors. Okay, predictive maintenance can identify maintenance issues in live allows machine owners to perform cost-effective maintenance and determine it ahead of time before the machinery fails or gets damaged. Okay, so they're saying that with these Internet of Things that they can predict when something is about to break down with machines. All right. Okay, so listen to this. Sensors and instrumentation drive the central forces of innovation, not only for Industry 4.0, but also for other smart mega trends such as smart production, smart mobility, smart homes, smart cities, and smart factories. This is talking about smart sensors. Smart sensors are devices which generate the data and allow further functionality from self-monitoring and self-configuration to condition monitoring of complex processes. With the capability of wireless communication, they reduce the installation effort to a great extent and help realize a dense array of sensors. All right, so they're going to have smart sensors, all right, that can pick up and read and understand the way things are about to perform, need to perform, or underperform. And this is and you see, Esau already sees our bodies as machines. He sees it as a way to create. This man Klaus Schwab, he said that there's been no greater chance in history to reset the world with the transhumanism technology than during the pandemic. Okay, so it's being done, it's being set up, but all roads are pointing to what? The destruction of Esau, the destruction of their queendom. Okay, so Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And 17. So I read it, you know, and the thing about it is, people don't believe that destruction is gonna come. You know, they really don't believe it. They think that we as men of this truth or men in this truth are just fanaticals, you know, radicals, radicalists, speaking things into existence that don't need to be brought into existence. You know, thinking that we're talking madness, but we aren't. We're talking truth, man, because the scriptures show us that we're talking truth. This is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall be consumed away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from Yahweh shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. You see? So we see this through RT, through all of the news, through all of the things that are being presented unto us as people of the society. We see that these scriptures are speaking. These prophecies are being fulfilled. The Lord is working a work in our time that many people can't believe. It's very hard to fathom that this book is true to some people, but it is. Throughout, there's many proofs that show that this book is real. The Bible is real. Dictionary of Biblical Archaeology. All right. So this book this book was suggested by Apostle Tahar, and I got it, and when I say that I haven't been able to put it down because, in this book they tell you that they've went to many sites of the Bible and have excavated and taken things from there, okay, and shown that there is proof. King David, the Hittites, King Solomon, the children of Israel, the Egyptians, the Amorites, the Moabites, all of those things all of those characters of the Bibles, those nations of peoples of the Bibles and their lands and their customs have been found in archaeology by archaeologists all over the world. Okay, proven that the Bible is a historical, factual book. Okay, so there are many instances that have been proven that the Bible is real. All right. All right. So, and how can something burn, deflect? How can you think about it? When you're standing somewhere and a missile hits, that fire burns you while you're standing on your feet. Your eyes, you ever seen, if you see a nuclear bomb explosion in a video, the light is so bright it'll melt your eyes, man. So what does the Lord say? Their eyes shall consume away in their holes. Their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. They're gonna be melted, man. Your eyes and your tongue and your flesh upon you while you stand. That's when it's gonna catch you off guard. It's gonna catch a lot of people slipping, lacking, slacking. Let's go to Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, thou shalt burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. And we see with the tensions between America and Iran that it's not going to go away. We see the tensions between America and North Korea. It's not going to go away. We see the tensions between other nations, Russia and America. And we see that the Lord is riling these people up. He's making it so that they they hate each other. They want to fight. They thirst for war. They can't help it. All right. Let me go to Psalms 58. And it's beautiful because that means our salvation is closer than we think. Psalms 58 and 7. Okay. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. Verse 8, as a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Okay? Simple. Let me read it again, man. Let them melt away as water. Let me go up, man. Break their teeth, O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Yahweh. Let them melt away as the waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows. And his arrows are those missiles. Okay? He bendeth his bow to shoot those arrows. Let them melt away. Melt away? What makes things melt? Heat. Fire. Okay? Fire makes things melt and melt away. Nothing else. So the Lord is saying that these people are going to be melted away. They're going to be taken out of the earth, man. They're going to be taken out. Quick. Amos right here. Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Okay? So, behold, the eyes of Yahweh power, Yahweh our power, are upon the sinful kingdom. And that sinful kingdom is modern day America. Modern day America, which is spiritually Egypt, which is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, which is spiritually Babylon. Okay? Why do I say those things? Because they go. Okay, so they practice the customs. I can't figure out the words that I want to say, but I know. Okay, so for example, if I'm trying to think of it in a carnal term, all right. The only thing that America has done with all of the customs of these other nations is rebranded it, repackaged it, made it into a modern thing. You know, they took the same product and repackaged it as something different, as something new. Okay? The customs that were being practiced there, child sacrifice, blood drinking, killing children, orgies, cannibalism, the things that would give these wicked people power, they've rebranded it. They've taken the things from before, rebranded it, repackaged it, and sold it onto the market of the people's minds. Okay? And how do we know, man? Because we're in a time of information, man. We're in a time of, hold on, Luke chapter 8 and verse 17. We're in a time of information. We're in a time of things being professed that have not been professed for a long time. This is Luke chapter 8 and verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not come abroad. Take heed therefore how ye hear, for whatsoever hath, to him shall be given, and whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken, even that which he seemeth to have. So the point about it is there is nothing hidden that will not be made. Nothing secret that will not be made manifest, and that's the truth. All the things that have been hidden for so long, the truth shall spring forth. It has sprung forth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and Elder Apostle Tahar on down. It has sprung forth. It has given life unto the children of Israel, especially to the remnant of Israel. Okay? It has woken them up. All right? The elect. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Yahweh Tazadeh are all, the edification and the sealing of their minds in this truth and in this wisdom comes quickly. But the Lord has opened it up. Okay? So, all roads are pointing into the destruction of this wicked queendom, unto the destruction, unto the gathering of Israel, unto the rebirth and the taking. I guess you can say the Exodus again, the taking out of the remnant of Israel out of this wicked ass world, man. We're gonna have to be saved. There's no way that we're gonna survive in Esau's kingdom, man. Trying to keep this truth, Esau is coming down. I just received a strike on my page from a video from a year ago. Okay, I got a strike on a video that I did last year in January, if I'm not mistaken, or 6 months ago, something like this. But the fact of the matter is, Esau is finding ways to remove this truth. He's finding ways to remove the men, the prophets off the streets. He's finding ways to silence us on the internet. He's finding ways to come against us and come against this truth. And, it's going to come to a point where it's going to, like a brother put in the video, he said, we've been standing on the edge of the water. As soon as the Lord's going to push us in, edge of the pool, you know? And that's the truth, man. That's the 100% truth. And we, as men of the Lord, we have been preparing ourselves mentally. How? Through the scriptures, through the work, through the studying, through the looking up of words, the meaning of words, through the studying of Hebrew, through the understanding and searching of these dark parables. We've been looking for the answers to give us stability and wisdom and knowledge in the times to come. Just like the scriptures say. There's no mistakes. There's no coincidences in this truth, man. The things that happen, they don't happen by chance. They happen because the Lord allows them to happen. All right? I'm going to get a couple of more precepts that I got. I'm going to get Joel. Let me get Joel right quick, man. Joel chapter 3 and verse 2. Let me start at 1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. And that means he's going to redeem them out of captivity. He's going to end it. Okay? He's going to end it. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And that's what they've done. They scattered the people of the Most High, being the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, unto all nations. Through the transatlantic slave trade, through the sub-Saharan slave trade. Okay? And what did they do in 1948? They created the state of Israel. All right? And they parted that land, the land of the Most High. They parted it within themselves. Okay? They have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot, have given a boy for a prostitute unto these wicked ass Edomites who have sex camps and sex slaves as young men, young boys. Okay? And sold a girl for wine that they may drink. Okay? All right? So they did these things. They did these things. So my point I want to bring is, how is the Lord going to plead? Let's go to Isaiah 66 and 16. Let me start at 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with his fire. Come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai plead with all flesh, and the slate of the Lord shall be many. So he's going to plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay? The slain of the Lord shall be many, because he's going to plead with the flesh. He's going to plead with them, man. Last precept. I keep saying that, but let me get this one. Psalms 23 and 11. Okay, Psalms 23 and 11. No, that's not 11 there. I'm thinking something else. No, I had another precept that I had. But anyways, the point of the matter is that Israel is going to be saved. Esau, Edom is going to be destroyed. And the words of this book, all words will be fulfilled. Everything is going to come to pass, and everything written in this book is either come to pass, about to come to pass, or was have come to pass or about to come to pass. This is an historical account of the children of Israel and how they transgressed the law, how they went into captivity, and now how they're about to be redeemed out of captivity. And the people that were used as whipping sticks to prove the children of Israel are about to be punished, are about to receive the fruits of their labor, so to speak. You toil in wickedness, you work in wickedness, you work in pain and suffering and torturing. You're gonna receive a reward for that, man. Okay? So all things point to the Bible being true. All things point to Esau being taken down. Until next time, Shalom.